Have you ever been sad? Have you ever mourned or grieved? Have you ever worried about the future or had anxiousness or depression or had to make a big decision you didn't know what to do? George Washington was a farmer. He was a surveyor. He was married. He was a stepfather. He was the first president of the United States Republic. George Washington had a lot of stress. And through all these things that had gone on in his life, also George Washington had a lot of debilitating physical diseases and ailments. What did he do through all of these things? George Washington acknowledged what was going on. He gave it the moment it deserved, a couple weeks, a month, and moved on. Sometimes in letters you can see George Washington thinking about people that used to be his friends or people that were close to him that are not in his life anymore, or wishing a relationship was better with a colleague, but it's not, and moving forward. And that's the thing, that I could say about psychology and George Washington. As someone who has a bachelor's degree in psychology like myself, I'm not a professional, by the way, is that there's no measure of psychology today to know what George Washington truly felt. There are people like military war veterans, or people who are stepfathers, or people who have gone through all these different emotions of sadness or grief or worry, that can have similar situations, absolutely, but truly know what you've seen, what George Washington saw, dealing with what he dealt with. Now, George Washington was not a perfect person, but he was still a human who made mistakes, and when he had these trials of trauma in his life, he acknowledged it, gave it the moment it deserved, and then moved on. And that's what we can do. The things that we have, we can give it the moment it deserves, a couple weeks, a couple months, a month, depending on the situation, if it's a year, whatever it is that we need to go through to heal, that is up to us. But the main thing is to move on and move forward. And that's what George Washington would most likely say. Again, I'm not a professional. I'm not a doctor. This is just my opinion. And remember, you can prevail through any mental distress you have. It's available. And your life matters because people care about you.